Just a quickie, folks, and I wanted to drop in and say hello because I nipped into BMW on Saturday to go and see Owen, who's one of the sales guys there, and he showed me the BMW R1300GS, which I am about to order. Not this trophy version. I'm going to go for the spider one, the tarantula. You know what I mean. And I'm going to be ordering that one with him. But I was really interested to see some of the things on the bike that he's pointing out at the moment. There is a sports screen. There's only one version of it apparently, but it looks pretty good, and that's something I hadn't seen from some of the reviews. If you do go online, search, I think username Kate's probably done just about the most informative one on there, so she's done an absolutely cracking one. There's this little storage and power socket for your mobile phone, so it's good size as well to be able to put an iPhone 14 Pro Max in there, or 15 Pro Max, depending on what you've got. And I was also told today that there is a BMW Navigator 7 that is about to hit. Now, I can confirm, by the way, that that particular switch on the right-hand side with the up and down arrow is multifunctional, so you can program it to do various different things. The rider modes, you can only set 3, I think, on the fly, but it has a good number to choose from, the normal ones that you would expect. There is the centre stand. I was very interested in that as well. That does fold up and down to give you a little bit of extra leverage, so that's pretty good. And on the GS Trophy, that's all textured, and I thought that was worth sharing as well. So the whole engine is textured, as is that, and there's a little rubby thing there for to stop you from your feet from scratching it. So it's quite well thought out. The brakes, by the way, are Brembo. They are BMW badged, but if you look at the back of them, they do say Brembo, and I'll show you a picture of that in a few seconds' time. Interesting to know that they were Torrance Next tyres that are actually on this GS Trophy, and then, of course, you can you can move the seats around and stuff like that. That pad there is soft to the touch, so that's quite interesting. If you haven't seen it in the flesh as well, it's pretty good. As I said, the lights on this one, which I'm going to show you in a few seconds' time, the lights on the front are fairly interesting, and they are a little bit smaller than I thought they were, but quite well proportioned. And the indicator lights look very bright, so they are right in your face, which is really good. That is metal, and that is plastic. And as I said, this is all kind of textured, which is very interesting. And also, if you can see, the sight glass on the side of the engine is different, and where you put the oil on this particular engine is different as well. So these are all the things that I found out, and I think, again, I'm going to show you that in a few seconds' time for you to have a look at. The reason I've muted everything in the background is because obviously there's music, and YouTube won't be very happy. Look, there's my wife over there, trying to stay out of the way. Interesting bike. Is it smaller? Well, you can see I've got the R1300GS by the side of it. The R1300GS, I'd say, has probably got more presence on the road, but this thing is not small by any stretch of anybody's imagination. It has got quite a good road presence, and I did sit on it, and I did feel that it was decent sort of bike. Is it worth the money? Do you know what? The jury's out. This one hasn't got, obviously, the pillion pack or all of that kind of stuff that I'm going with the Spider version, but very interesting indeed. I thought I'd get a bit of a close-up shot of some of that stuff because I know that some of the others haven't. As I said, I'm going to show you in a second. There you go. You can see where you can fill the oil up from there instead of in the top of the head. And as we have a look down there, there's the Brembo ones. That's what I wanted to show you. These are the sports brakes that I think most of them come with. I'm going to spec mine up to as far as I can get it, and I'm going to try and get the best value I can possibly get. That look at that big chunky thing. I thought I would show everybody. I don't think anybody has really shown me this bike in any close-ups underneath. That's all textured as well on the GS Trophy, and hopefully they're replaceable. Now, very interesting to see Charlie Borman's version of the Touratech factory to see where they are making those panniers, because they'd be quite interesting to buy as well. And of course, I've got to sell all my old ones and buy some new ones. Thank you, BMW. You're welcome, I'm hearing they say. Now, this is, I believe, the TE version, which is commonly known in the trade as the Tick Everything, or rather, I believe it's the Tour. What does TE stand for? If you can put a note in the comment, that's great. Me and Owen were having this conversation the other day. I thought I knew, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's Touring Edition. I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's the on and off button, by the way, now. Rather than being in the middle, the on and off button's on the right-hand side. Yeah, all in all, it's kind of nice. And I did see all the lights on. Did I show those? I don't know in this video. Is it going to come up and show that? I don't know. Yeah, there you go. There's the lights on. Well done. Well done, Wayne. Good lad. So yeah, so obviously you can see the cornering one, and apparently the one in the middle is the one that moves. So these ones around the outside do what they do, and there's a gentleman as well that was always interested in it. Yeah, the one in the middle is the one that moves from left to right as you are moving around, but those cornering ones are obviously at an angle so that they can see. So that's my boring little video. Now I do apologise, I haven't come on with any details or any stats in and around this motorcycle because, you know, everybody else has done it already, and why would I want to do that? But I saw it in the flesh and I thought, yeah, it's interesting. One thing that I was disappointed with on this particular video is the stickers that are on it are pretty poor in terms of quality. I think they could have maybe done that a little bit better. So the stickers are not too good, but I'm sure that you know, with time, maybe something else is going to come out. Maybe Motor Graphics is going to bring something out that will go with it, and certainly that'll be something that I'm interested in. My Motor Fix graphics that go on mine. I was interested in that Nissan pot. The Motor Fix graphics that I got on my 1250 have really lasted very, very well. In fact, they don't show any evidence of any wear at all. There you go, just confirming all Brembo. So there you go, that is my 1300 quick wrap up. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe and do all those kind of things. Love you, bye.